What up, my freaks? RuinousInsight here with part 28 of my Total Warhammer 3 modded Arkhan the Black campaign. So as we saw last time, we have destroyed the Greybeard's prospectors for good after Arkhan attacked Karak Zorn, took it without really any damage or losses by and large, and the last remaining army of the faction attacked Qatar and did fail to achieve anything. Otherwise, we are poised to attack the Plain of Tuskers and in one final battle and destroy the Cult of Sigmar for good as well. Unfortunately, that will mean no more defeat traits either from Volkmar or from Thorek, and both of those are fantastic, but we just have too many enemies on our borders, and we need to get rid of these guys. Not much of a choice in the matter, alas, but it's okay. Hopefully we can do the plan that we've been trying to get to, which is to give jungle territories to Krokgar in order to get him to be our very best friend. Now, and we did pretty much every building and every move that we needed to do last episode. The only things we did not do, I believe, are diplomacy, which we'll check in a few seconds, and just want to check everybody here. And we did not attack you at the Plain of Tuskers. Now, I am thinking that maybe we actually summon this Necrotect, and this one that's a Scorpion Carver, and get additional Necroscorpion capacity. What if we were to delete a few other buildings, like this one for example, and at least temporarily replace it with a Scorpion building? It would be constructed fairly quickly, and let's see, well, I guess it would be even quicker in a few other places, but yeah. Ooh, we could construct it at Numas. What kind of defenses does it provide, just out of curiosity? Just one Tomb Scorpion, though. Not as good of a defense as two Shabti. And to protect a pyramid, we probably want the best defender that we can possibly get, wouldn't we? Though I guess this place would, in theory, later on in the game be safe from attack. Do we risk it not being safe right now? Numas is kind of to our north. Unfortunately, I still think it has to be an Ushabti building. Yeah. Alright, well, Ushabti it is. Then we can build the Scorpion elsewhere, I guess at the Black Tower of Arkhan. Once again, just temporarily so that we can get those guys up and running, and we'll get this Necrotect afterwards as well. It's probably not going to disappear for now, so we can wait. Naktom Hat, he has Hat in his name. It's... okay, now we have to get him. I love how the Necrotech somehow all have Hat in there. Well, not all of them, but several of them have Hat in their name. You can just build an army of nothing but Necrotechs now. Alrighty, well, regardless, first thing is first, or, well, technically not first anymore, but it is time to attack. Let's get you your points, or such points that we have not already assigned. Just the one. You have revered stone masonry. I guess we're gonna get you sun-scorched bones, as you will be getting at least some tomb guard to be interspersed together with the Ushabti. And then you, Somtic, you are near to inscription of repair, but otherwise not much to do. Let's get you Indomitable Will. We're gonna make you hard to hit as fast as possible. Alright, now, Plain of Tuskers, we'll do this cinematically, as this is the last fight of the faction, though I don't imagine it'll be a tough one, and we'll never be seeing them again. And it probably will be a while before we ever fight Empire again, so why not? Alrighty, here we are at the Plain of Tuskers and the last remnants of the Cult of Sigmar, or at least the last remnants of the Cult of Sigmar, the faction, not the cult itself, but in the desert. Obviously, there are plenty of Sigmarites up north left in the Empire, but at least they won't bother us with their undead-hating ways. Here, enemy does a fairly decently large stack, I want to say, but it's primarily... relatively basic units. There are still a few concerning things like a bunch of swordsmen and handgunners as well, but we should be able to move around them and hit them in the back with our crypt ghouls, which should solve the problem. Plus a decent amount of bombardment will make sure that they're considerably weakened by the time they get to us. We're also going to be sending the Flock of Job forward shortly, because we are better off using our artillery. That was a very nice shot from the Casket of Souls, to kill the enemy infantry, while the mortar can be brought down by fast movers instead. Especially before it does too much damage. And just want to make sure that the enemy range units are engaged with our Ushabti or with our Skeleton Warriors, and there we go. They begin to fire, which means the Flock of Joff can begin to move forward. At least this way the Flock won't be the target of all those handgunners and those crossbows. There we go, Ushabti are going to charge on in. Very nice, gonna get some air on those halberdiers. Halberds regardless, or anti-large regardless. Gonna drop down some bombs on the enemy as we do our flyby, and it looks like that might have hit 2 units and actually did fairly decent damage to them as well. And then immediately going to destroy that enemy mortar, silencing it and preventing it from hurting our skeleton archers, which are going to be focusing down enemy units without shields, which by and large means halberdiers and pikes. Alrighty, Ushabti already breaking through the line, which is hardly surprising. You gotta love watching those Kopeshes come down. Haven't gotten a chance to see a lot more of that pickup animation. I see somebody doing it in the background. Gotta try to get more shots of that. I've been very happy about it ever since I saw it or noticed it in, I don't know, a few episodes ago. Alrighty, keep working on it, Ushabti, but it looks like the battle will be ours very shortly. The enemy's at 70%, or the balance of power rather is at 70%. Victory is in our grasp, and our ghouls have moved in as well, which means no more range fire for most of the enemy units, and the handgunners will be done for shortly as well, as we can move another unit to deal with them. Though we do have to do so as quickly as possible, unless they actually damage some of our Ushabti. The enemy battle line is an absolute shambles. Here, we're going to pop that incantation of Cursed Blades on one of our Ushabti units and just add a little bit of extra damage to them. A little bit of bleed on these pikes and halberds, who look like they're going to book it out of there. It'll be nice once we have more Ushabti heavy armies. We're trying to build them up, but it's obviously going to take some time. Alrighty, handgunners are now distracted by the Flock of Joff. Looks like the enemy Lord has been by and large defeated by our Tomb King and White King. And we can either let him go or kill his captain now. Even with some Ushabti helping out as well. Alrighty, let's see. That captain is probably also not going to live for much longer. He's at half HP. The enemy army is pretty much done for. In fact, the balance of power is shifting very, very rapidly in our favor, and I think that the chain route might actually already be here. Yeah, if the enemy had had some cavalry, maybe it could have actually done a little bit more damage here, because the cavalry could have possibly counteracted our ghouls or charged our relatively unprotected skeleton archers and artillery pieces, but with them primarily holding only infantry and us having ghouls, there really wasn't anything that they could do. They just lacked the mobility, and we absolutely know, how being playing the Tomb Kings here, what danger a lack of mobility can be, because our skeleton lines are just so slow, so it's nice for the enemy to be the ones to lack it for once. And there we go. So ends the Cult of Sigmar, but hey, at least they took one of the units of skeleton spears back to the grave with them. Unfortunately for them, however, it's only for one turn, as we will immediately rebuild these skeleton spears. Ally mission successful as well, lovely. And Land of the Dervishes secured. Alright, we're going to switch to construction cost reduction. We're going to immediately switch you off of this stance, and we are going to rebuild the skeleton spear that we lost. Beautiful. Alright, and we'll be at full HP pretty much, and it's not like this army actually wants a skeleton spear in the first place. We'll be replacing with something better eventually, when we have time to recruit and stuff. Now, I guess we want to maybe keep these buildings here for a turn so that we can move, although maybe not necessarily the Plain of Tuskers one. We can replace that one with a movement range, or with a movement range, with the defenses building. Both of these being coast cities, they will need more defenses. Alright, and other than that, I believe we are good. No buildings to build, all our moves made, so we're ready to end the turn yet again. Alright, skip, building upgrade available, skip here, not move, not ones I'm aware of anyway, skip, 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 and, oh wait, actually, there is one thing. Diplomacy, specifically, I wanted to check out what, okay, well, the western provinces are close to being friendly, real friendly. Eastern River Lords, they're probably gonna die since they have one settlement, so we can ignore them. Is there anything we can do to get this? Join war against Caravan of Blue Roses. Oh wow, that won't do it. It's very close to military access, but you'd have to pay them a bunch of money. What about the trade agreement? 1900, you know what? I think that's worth it. It'll make us friendlier with them, and that's fine. Although, on the other hand, it is the Caravan of Blue Roses, so when we eventually find them, we will be at plus 200 relationship with them, so we might want to ally with them even if they are at war with others. Alright, well maybe we'll not do that for now. I feel like these guys are getting friendlier anyway, so they'll eventually ask us for other things. What else do we have here? Talaqua wants peace. Talaqua's actually pretty strong, so we're not going to do that. The Redhorn tribe wants peace. You know what, I'd rather not deal with them anymore. They'll probably find somebody else to fight. Let's peace out with them, at least for now. And they are not willing to give us any money, really, for it out. That's unfortunate. Still better than having to deal with them, though. Yeah, alright. Frickin' Redhorn tribe. Since we don't know where they are, I'd rather just not. Alrighty, now, Talaqua wants peace, we won't do that, but what about Clan Eshin? Granted, they're at war with all the Cathians, so they won't appreciate this, but 4.6k is pretty nice. And we could just redeclare war in 10 turns for probably agreements with Cathians. Yeah, you know what, let's do it. Let's do it. Hopefully they don't hate us too much for this. Let's just check, out of curiosity. So let's see. Western provinces, yeah, so it was moving up to 28, now it's only moving up to... Or was it moving up to 24? Well, either way. At least it's still going positive. We just need another few trustworthy anythings. Heroes, lords, whatever. And that'll fix the problem. Alrighty, well, the rest of this I believe is good. I think it is good anyway. Let's just double check here. Yeah, we're holding off on upgrading these things, and we do not need to do so. Sudenburg will be upgradable next turn. I just tried to say ready and upgradable in one word. Upgraddy. And yes, the Pools of Despair we're still waiting on, so yeah, that's fine. Alrighty. Let's end the turn. Let's see if we can get attacked anywhere. Well, potentially there's Findal and the Bowmen of Orion, who could come out of their hidey hole and attack us. You are still needing to recruit more stuff, so stay where you are. I'm just double checking everything here, in case I've forgotten something. Oh right, Sanakt, you really need to get to Death Gorge. At least you have those animated hulks now, and they'll help you out to some degree, I'm sure. Alright, well. One last thing. Did we mill through the Light Priests? Yes, we did, and we'll wait on the Scorpion Carver, but we probably will get one. Alright, let's see if the Bloody Hands declare war on us now. It's only a matter of time. They very much will do so. Talaqua is going to ask us for peace directly. 5,000 gold they're willing to give us. But I don't see it happening. I mean, what benefit... I mean, if they were willing to be our defensive allies, It's not like we need their territory. Damn, you know what? I should have taken a look at what if anything else, they would have given us. The thing is, they probably hate the fact that we destroyed their former allies, the Cult of Sigmar there. But I do have to wonder. Let's take a look here. Creeping Death has been destroyed. Amateur discovered. Oh, right. Immediately we find you. As soon as we peace out, eh? Trespassing warning ignored. Oh my, well isn't that great. Now, Talaqua, we are at minus 207. I mean, we could temporarily peace out rather than moving in. The only thing is we put a war between them and the Blue Boys and Kroq-Gar. And I feel like that's not going to change, and if we're going to back only one of them, it'll have to be Kroq-Gar. So in that light, Arkhan moved towards the Sun Tree Glades, and that's where we'll be going. Did we just accidentally trespass? Maybe. Well, if you did, you did. It'll be a slight problem. You, King Araru, are able to reach Talaqua itself. Not in the better stance, mind you, but nonetheless. What do we have here in terms of defenses, by the way? Ooh, we got Temple Guard. Oh man, that's gonna be tough. I'm not sure that this army can handle it. Not without better troops. More and better troops. Also, we need to keep an eye on these jerk faces. Where'd they go? Oh no, where did they go? What now? Oh, freaking hell. Alright. One of them's sailing back here. I can't see where the other one went. Which is very much a concern. Well, either way, I guess you're going to continue to recruit, and you know what? You can start global recruitment as well. Maybe slowly recruit Zandri Black Shields, even though they don't seem all that useful. Yeah, all the stuff is going to take 4 turns. Doesn't seem like it's worth our time. I just slowly go for a Zandri Black Shield, just the one, since nobody else is recruiting right now. I mean, next up, you, King Rakash. Dick the Drowned. Let's have you hit Lucchini. Like so. And decisive victory, low casualties for once. Do we risk it? Yes. That is half our army. That's not low casualties, but okay. We are going to occupy. Let's see how much we heal. Not nearly enough. Damn. Alright, we're gonna have to manually fight Rafrafa, then freaking auto-resolve. This is why you never trust auto-resolve. You can collect income for a while. Just out of curiosity, how much this was worth to you? Quite a bit. Quite a bit. Not enough to become our vassal, but indeed quite a bit. If we can somehow take Rafrafa and Miragliano, I'm willing to bet that offering them Miragliano after they already have Rafrafa and Lucchini would allow us to confederate them. So it would be worth it in that regard. But anyway. Oh, also, Phyrus, okay, you're near to tier 3, so we're going to immediately switch you to construction cost reduction. We're going to need those walls up and running big time. Black Pyramid of Nagash, we're going to build, and we're going to build, and then we're going to switch you back to Ptra for additional growth. Then, Araru, yes, I guess you're moving to Talaqua. I guess we're going to siege it. I don't see another army nearby, so you can take a turn to siege. Like so. And definitely going to be worth a turn if there is in fact no army nearby, while Arkhan threatens the Suntree Glades and possibly Quetzalcoatl as well. Now, Teclis is not going to like this. He likes Talaqua, and I don't think he's going to break the agreement with them for anything.
Fools.
What? Okay, never mind. Teclis is very much willing to break the agreement. Okay, do it.
I suppose.
Huh. I was not expecting that at all. Break trade agreement with them? Yes. Oh, maybe he doesn't like them anymore. Well then, that's just swell. What is up with that? Well, thank you, Teclis. Why would you do that, is my question to you. Also, how are you doing? Past treaties with the Red Horn tribe you don't like, He's kind of liking us, kind of not liking us. Man, I can't believe he doesn't like the treaties with Sylvania. He's nowhere near Sylvania. Look at how far they are. I'm not even sure that they should know each other. But oh well. Also, what do we have here? Ogak. You do look like you have a fairly nice army. I feel like we maybe don't want to risk you. Let's put you here in ambush right outside the settlement. And if he tries to go for Death Gorge, maybe we'll get an ambush going. And if it fails, we'll still be able to draw out the garrison. Also, we were going to build another thing here, and I can't remember what it was. Was it the Scorpion? Was it the Desecrated Sepulchre? It was a military building, but I don't remember which one. Oh, we could build another ancient burial mound here as well. I mean, there's a lot of stuff that could potentially be useful here, but it could also be built elsewhere, like here, for example. I did say that alright, I said that maybe we build a Scorpion here. And especially because it would be built very quickly. Let's do that. Alrighty. And Pools of Despair will upgrade next turn, so we'll check that out. In the meantime, let's go to Death Gorge. And then let us instead build another Desecrated Sepulchre. We need these things everywhere. Every single territory has to have one, because we need all the Mortis engines we can get. Every army should have 2, ideally. Yeah, plus this gives us a little bit of extra research, which is nice. And what else does it do? Mortis engines, Hex Wraith. Oh, plus 4 Hex Wraith capacity at highest tier. Not bad. Oh, and it provides a garrison of a Mortis engine. Very nice. Much stronger garrison. Alrighty, King Jock, you are ready to go. You technically need more dire doggos, but you have nowhere where you can generate them here. Funnily enough, you could have generated them in Gorgazan. But do we really want to move here? You know what? If you're not needed at Talaqua right at the current moment, what if we send you this way to help with Skavenblight, maybe before the Bloody Hands declare war on you? It's a little bit risky, mind you, but this might be a decent thing to do. Also, would you be willing to fight any one of our enemies? For example, Kairos. Tzeentch. No. What about the Red Fangs, who you seem to dislike already? 17. Oh, wow. Okay, you don't want to do that. Alright, well, can't quite work that out, but oh well. Also, while we're here, while we're in Diplo in general, let's see what we're looking at. Ooh, Argolon, minus 0.1. And that's not bad. They're only at war with Clan Angron, though. Can't do that, I think. And wait, just out of curiosity, how much money is this for? 6k. I'd almost be willing to pay that. I gotta think about it. Western Provinces still moving up, though, so we'll keep ignoring you for now. Drowned and Barrow Legion, we're not gonna go for military alliance. Spinous Sotek Dwarfs wants peace. They want peace very much. And so did the Bordelot Errant. You know what? We're gonna do that.
Come then, messenger. Spit
Give
out
us all your
words,
money.
so I can be done with them.
Yes.
Aye.
And we can always redeclare war on them. We don't need all of these random factions sailing over to us right now. Itza's willing to peace out, Hexoaddle's willing to peace out, although Hexoaddle's probably fighting the Cult of Pleasure, which we don't want to piss off anymore. It's one of the few things they like, so yeah, that's fine. Bordelot Errant, however, we could peace out with. Granted, Arkhan is fighting them, and he won't appreciate this, but well, that's gonna be his problem for now. Let's do this. Lovely. Alright, although I just realized, what if a few of those factions were fighting the Last Defenders? Like, what if we had asked them to previously attack them? Interesting question. Itza's willing to give us a little bit of cash for peace. Do we want to peace out with Itza? They're still fairly likely to sail out towards us. We can always redeclare war on them later. Yeah, why not? Rakarth is not going to like this. I was also hoping to be friendly with Rakarth like we are with a lot of the other Dark Elves, but he's at minus 30 now. He thinks these are past treaties, but they're not really treaties, Rakarth. Why would you lie? I mean, yes, it's a peace treaty, but you know what I mean. Not a long-standing treaty. more of a ceasefire in this particular situation. But anyway, King Jocked, yes, I guess you're going through Gorgazan. You can stop on by, grab 4 more dire wolves, and then keep going. Oh, did I just trespass through Teclis's territory? That's my bad. I honestly forgot about Teclis, and the fact that he was here, which I shouldn't have. Now, we could also, instead of just dire doggos, put the Tomb Prince in this army, which I was originally going to do. But I guess it could also go into another army, though I suppose the question is which. Araru's army, maybe? We gotta put him in somebody's army. It's just that I feel this one doesn't have room anymore. Not if we want to keep all of these. Though it is a little bit much in the melee line, but these 2 are getting replaced with dire doggos, so... yeah. Alright, Prince, you're gonna move southward then. Let's see what other heroes we've got. Infantry Master, meh. Necrotech, Serpent Carver, Scorpion Carver. Let's get rid of the Serpent Carver for now. Looking for a trustworthy. And you know what, let's get the Scorpion Carver up and running. Though I guess in... maybe in King Oyas's army? Why not? Scorpion Carver it is. I just don't know which other army he'd join right now. Yeah, the Sepulchral Stalker and the Ushabti army both need these guys, but, you know, let's spread them out. Alright, that looks good to me. Is there anything else that we need to move? I don't believe so. Hetakor is going to continue sitting where he's sitting. Let's do the rest of the buildings. If there are, in fact, any rest of buildings to do. Ah, yes, Numas. You need this, and I guess we're going to start building up the pyramid. Hopefully it doesn't immediately get attacked. We did just peace out with these guys. But we do want the pyramid, and it'll give us the Sphinx Legion of Numas, which is a Tomb Guard unit. And that's a lot more powerful than the garbage little skeleton warriors and such that we've been getting so far. And I guess that means we need to get rid of this in place of a military structure. Which I guess is going to be another Ushabti building, just by virtue of the fact that it has better defenses. Pools of Despair, stay as you are for next turn. You are also going to stay as you are for now. And in fact, for a while. Yeah, we need to grow Camry more. What are we looking at here? Lost Plateau. Public order is still negative here, unfortunately, but the blood pools are nearly up and running. We no longer need these, though, at all, because there's nobody's here. And then we can get the construction cost reduction to build whatever needs to go there. You are fine as you are. Land of the Dervishes, Sudenburg. You are now reduced in cost, so sandstone walls, please, and Plain of Tuskers. While I would love to get furs, I think we have to prioritize defenses, as somebody might still sail over here. And you're close to enemies as well. Alright, Shifting Sands, lastly, Antok. I did want to recruit some stuff out of you, so we'll keep these, but maybe delete you. Alright, Talea, you are going to be traded away. Galbaraz, you are good as you are. At least the defenses will be up and running. Growth is still abysmal, but, you know, and that's fine. Alrighty, skip the rest of this, heroes and whatnots, and let's go next turn. Let's see if the lizards react to this in any way, as in our attacks. We just need a couple more turns of Crocky not declaring war on us. Just a couple more. Alright, please, please, Crocky. I really want an ally. Also, Tomb Princes. No, okay, we're fine. Channeler. Also meh, and we're gonna continue milling you. Alright. Let's end the turn now. A little bit more admin than I was originally expecting, but that's fine. King Sanact is also in ambush outside Death Gorge. Let's see if that actually achieves anything for us. Hexoatl is going to ask for peace, but this one we're not going to do because of the Cult of Pleasure. And yes, indeed, what is this? Oh, these guys are going to sally out and fight us in the field. Well, I can't say I was expecting that, but I am pleasantly surprised. Unfortunately, we'll have to save this for next battle, as this will most definitely have to be a cinematic. The Temple Guard are going to be an issue, the Riders are going to be an issue, everything here is going to be an issue. They will also be able to summon Feral Cold Ones, so it's another 3 units on the field, and they're not too bad either. Alright. Well, I'm excited about the prospect. Let's see how we do next time, so stay tuned for the battle, and hopefully the fall of Talaqua's capital. Don't forget to leave a like and comment. All glory to the algorithm, and thanks for watching.